Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the topic MOS transistor transconductance GM and output conductance GDS. This is the second topic in VLSI second unit. Already we have discussed the IDS versus VDS relationship topic, and we have derived the IDS versus VDS relationships for saturation as well as non-saturation conditions. And here we are going to discuss about the topic transconductance GM factor GM and output conductance GDS. So here we have to find the transconductance GM. So generally what is conductance? Nothing but reciprocal of resistance. So resistance R is equals to V by I, whereas conductance is equals to I by V. So here transconductance. So here the factor transconductance GM is equals to కండక్టెన్స్ కాబట్టి మనకి ఏముంటుంది I by V. సో హియర్ ద ట్రాన్స్ కండక్టెన్స్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ GM is equals to, that is defined as I by V. So here I by V means delta IDS, that is output current to the input voltage at output voltage constant. So it gives the relationship between the output current IDS and the input voltage VGS. So here the GM factor gives the relationship between the output current IDS and the input voltage VGS at output voltage VDS constant. So here GM is equals to delta IDS by delta VGS at VDS constant. So now here we are finding what factor GM, that is GM how much. So here we have to already we have seen the charge in the channel, that is QC is equals to this one. QC is equals to tau into IDS. We have seen this relation in IDS versus VDS relationship. So that is QC is equals to tau into IDS, and from this relationship we can write IDS is equals to what? QC by tau. So the change in IDS means delta IDS is equals to what? Delta QC by delta QC by tau ds. And again also here we are also having the relationship that is tau ds is equals to what? Here from this we can tau ds, that is transit time tau, from the relation IDS versus VDS we can write as what? Tau ds is equals to L square by mu VDS. This is from IDS versus VDS relationship, that is tau ds is equals to L square by mu into VDS. This is from the IDS versus VDS relationship. So let it this equation 1 and this IDS 2. So substitute this 1 in 2. Okay. So again, so I am substituting this one equation into, and what happens for IDS? Del IDS is equals to delta QC by L square into mu VDS. So here after substituting we are getting the equation, that is delta IDS is equals to what? Delta QC into mu VDS by L square. Okay, so after that here what is QC? That is change in charge in terms of gate capacitance. In terms of gate capacitance it is denoted as what? Delta QC is equals to CG into delta VGS. So I am let it this equation 4, this is 3, and substitute 4 in 3. Okay, so substitute 4 in 3. What we are getting the equation, that is delta IDS is equals to CG into delta VGS into mu VDS by L square. This is the final equation, that is delta IDS. Next here the factor GM is equals to what? Here previously we are getting the equation what? Delta IDS. Okay, so what is transconductance? The transconductance GM is equals to what? Delta IDS by delta VGS. So what we have derived? Delta IDS we have derived. So from this delta IDS by delta VGS, this VGS will come down. Okay, so what the relation will be? GM is equal to delta IDS by delta VGS. The remaining factor what we left? CG into mu VDS by L square. So that we are substituting here. So what happens? So CG into mu VDS by L square. So here the transconductance factor GM is equal to delta IDS by delta VGS. So that is equals to CG into mu VDS by L square. So this is what the transconductance factor. GM, transconductance factor. After that, in saturation, we can write that VDS is equals to what? VGS minus VT. So, substituting this VDS is equals to VGS minus VT in this equation, we are getting the transconductance factor GM is equal to Cg into mu into VGS minus VT by L square. So, and also we are having the channel capacitance Cg value is epsilon in epsilon naught WL by D. This relation is also from IDS versus VDS relationship we are having in that. So, by substituting the Cg value in this GM, so what we get, so substituting this Cg value in this Cg here, so we are getting the transconductance GM, final GM is equals to mu into epsilon in epsilon naught by D into W by L into VGS minus VT. So this factor already we have taken it as what? Beta. In IDS versus, so this commonly we can written as what? GM is equal to beta into VGS minus VT. This is what this the equation for transconductance GM, that is equals to beta into VGS minus VT. Here if we see this equation, what is happening here, we can increase the GM factor by increasing its width, okay, width, and also that will also increase what? The input capacitance, that is Cg, and the area occupied. If we increase the width, what happens? The capacitance Cg also increases and the area occupied will also increase, and this is the derivation for the transconductance GM, okay. And also the output conductance, they asked the output conductance. So output conductance means here already we have know that conductance is nothing but reciprocal of what? I by V. And here they specifically mentioned that output, so output current by output voltage only, okay. So trans means reverse, that is input by output or output by input. So here they mentioned output, okay. So they mentioned the output. So output means output current by output voltage, so that is delta IDS by delta VDS. So here the output conductance, that is GDS, it is denoted as delta IDS by delta VDS. So we don't have any derivation for output conductance, just only that GDS is equals to what? Delta IDS by delta VDS. And this is what the relationship for transconductance GM and output conductance GDS. This is very important. This is the second topic, related transconductance GM.